Howdy everyone. So again, thank you for watching. It's Joyce here again, coming to you from Empath Thriving. I'm the creator and founder of Empath Thriving. And so today I just want to share with you guys just some of my background and what got me into coaching and mentoring empaths, and not necessarily just empaths, but also people who are just looking for change in general in their life, and speaking up about mindset and things like that. So I first off am a single mother. I've got 2 kids left at home, 3 that are grown and out on their own now, and I did most of my mothering as a single mother, or in and out of horrible, bad relationships that just were not any good for me at all. So, whole nother story on all of that. But anyways, not just am I a single mother and the founder of this company, but also I was born an empath. I know what it's like to go through all the ups and downs of being an emotional roller coaster, and all of that great, wonderful stuff that comes with it that people don't understand or tell you about when you tell them, when they tell you that you're an empath, and you start discovering why you're an emotional wreck all the time. So anyways, I got into helping to coach and mentor other people because in my life I've been through a hell of a lot of shit. I've suffered from, being pretty much in and out of abuse from the time I was a kid. Like, I've got so many horror stories that I could give to you, from being tied up and locked in closets as a 3-year-old child by my biological father, and just all sorts of different stuff. I've been beaten, I've been molested, I've been just thrown out into the nothing, and the reason why I'm telling you all of this is because even though I've had all of those trials and those errors that have happened in my life, one, when I learned to stop blaming other people and I started searching for my own inner truths and who I was as a person, it then started being able to help me to learn new traits and new habits that help me to overcome those obstacles and start putting myself into a better mind space, a better heart space, and to be able to start making choices that were better for me and for my family. And that is why now I want to take that knowledge and stuff that I've learned from my own personal trials and errors, to create my own triumphs to help other people be able to also get inspiration and guidance to also help themselves level up, because there's a lot of stuff right now going on, especially now in life, and I think that a lot of people don't really understand or realize that there's ways to help yourself out of it, and that not necessarily, if we continue the blame game, first off, it's going to do is it's going to start keeping us stuck. It's going to keep us stuck in these bad mindsets and bad mentalities, and we're always just gonna stay at the same level in our life that we were. So despite what we want to accomplish and what we want to achieve, despite what our dreams and our goals and things like that are, as long as we're continuing to focus on blaming our problems on other people, then we're not giving our minds and our brains the ability to look for solutions to get out of our problems. Because let's face it, there's not a whole lot of people that are going to help us. And especially when it comes to somebody who is an empath on top of it. So, because empaths are prone to absorbing the emotions and energies off of other people, we are prone to especially negative energies and emotions. We will absorb them and take them on as if they are our own. And it is so much harder for empaths to be able to break out of that bad mindset, because it might not even be our own mindset that we're tapping into. It could be the feelings and the mindsets that are being projected onto us from other people, and so we're absorbing their mindset for ourselves. So that's something that's very, very important for people to understand, especially if you're empathic. Your bad mindset may not have anything to do with you. It may be what you're picking up from the energies being put out from people around you. And right now, there is a lot of negative mindset going on. There is a lot of mindset that is just stuck in fear. They're just in fear mode, and they're not ever going to get out of it until they step back and say, whoa. Like, most of the people, you don't even know that you're operating in fear mode until you step away from the fear mode. When you start doing things that are focusing on healthy habits for yourself, and you take a step back from blaming other people and start sliding into that problem solving area in your brain and your mind, you start saying, wow, I didn't even realize that fear was operating my motives and my thinking. And you start having this more clear and positive mindset to start showing up and working for you. So that's why it's very, very important, guys, for us to change our mindset. And that's what I want to do. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to help you guys out of that dark tunnel of feeling stuck. I'm going to show you through the things that I've been through. I started a company of my own that was growing before this pandemic and this virus was starting to grow really, really successful. When I started that company, I was broke. I had just gotten out of a highly toxic and abusive relationship that they tried to run me over with their car even. That when I started the company, I was still bruised and healing. I had to go back to living with my mom and dad because I had nowhere else to go, and I couldn't afford to keep my home for myself. You know, I've lived in my vehicle before, and I've come through all of this, and that business that I created is because when we stop and we think about things and our backs to the wall, sometimes all it takes is one person in their story, or them looking at you and telling you that you can do this, that you got it, that you're talented, that you're strong, for you to start putting everything into perspective. And from there, you can start climbing out, and things that you think are impossible can absolutely be done. I heard so many stories from different people all over the world who have had nothing, and now they've got $1-million companies that they're prospering from. So fear, guys, we've got to get out of that fear mode. We've got to start breaking that fear mode. And to do that, one of the first things we have to do is we have to actually stop blaming other people, and we have to start taking evaluation and getting to know ourselves. Because if we don't know ourselves, if we don't know what our core values are, what our core beliefs are, what our hopes, our dreams, our aspirations are, then all we're doing is continuing to keep repeating the same cycle of getting the same things that we don't want. And empaths, speaking directly to just you guys, you gotta start being able to learn ways to block all of that out, so that you can be able to be operating from your own mindset, not somebody else's mindset. And that's where my new course, 3-day boot camp, guys, that I'm going to be doing live on Facebook, May 8th, 9th, and 10th, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, is all about. I'll put a link in the description of this video for those of you who might be interested in getting some tickets to that. It's a 3-day event that I'm going to be doing live. It's going to walk empaths specifically through, one, what is a empath to begin with? What are some of the traits and the pitfalls and downfalls of being an empath? And then it's going to specifically start focusing on helping you guys learn tricks and techniques that I myself have used to help get me on a better path in life journey. So you guys want to be there. It's going to be an amazing opportunity, an amazing event, and I want you guys to be there so that I can help you guys start moving forward with your lives and getting unstuck. Let's get unstuck, guys. Right now's the time. It's the perfect time to get unstuck. Love you guys. If you got anything out of this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Share it with others so that that message can be passed on to other people. A message of hope. Okay? Love you guys. Good night.